It does not define who you are because its presence or lack of presence has no effect on your life whatsoever. Hey guys, it's Sue here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be filming something a little bit shorter and something a little different because I did have kind of like a realization and I wanted to share it with you guys. It's a little embarrassing actually, but a lot of you guys really enjoyed my latest video with acne and self-esteem, so I thought I'd also give this a go. Of course, before we start, I want to put out a disclaimer that I do not speak for anyone else, and I always want to mention these disclaimers, not because everyone else is doing it, but because I genuinely don't want to come off insensitive. Whether you have or had more or less acne than me, you're going to have different experiences, and so I just want to remind you guys that this is my opinion only, my thoughts only, full stop. But you guys already know that, so let's get started. Ahora. So if you guys have been keeping up on my videos and my channel, you guys know that I cleared out my acne after 3 years, and it's been about like 3 months since I've stopped getting them. Actually, that's a lie. I did get a little one around my lips, but that was totally my fault because I have the worst habit of touching my face. So after I stopped getting acne after 3 years, I thought unconsciously that my life would change for the better. I know, that sounds even more stupid now that I say that out loud. And I do say unconsciously because it's not like I was waiting for this moment, right? It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I wonder when the day's gonna come when I stop getting acne. It wasn't like that at all because, as you guys know from my previous acne related video, I honestly didn't really care about my acne. Acne was just acne, whatever, right? They'll go away, they come and go, they'll go away. I'll admit they're a little inconvenient because they hurt like F, but for the most part, I just didn't really care. But I remember I was just sitting on my vanity doing my skincare and I was just looking at my acne-free face and I was just like, wait a second, why aren't the spotlights turning on and where is Chris Hemsworth to make his proposal, right? I mean, I have better skin now. Isn't everyone supposed to treat me differently, better, like a queen? Like, I don't understand. And then straight after that, it hit me like a cold stone brick wall that I was unconsciously affected by all those external factors like marketing by brands, campaign by brands, what other people thought of my acne or my skin. In the sense that, you know, a lot of companies, a lot of people kind of pose this idea that having acne is something that's wrong with you and it's something that we need to fix, right? So I thought unconsciously when I had cleared up my acne, it was like, okay, where's my reward? I fixed the problem, where's my reward? And I just quickly want to mention that these brands, you know, not just beauty, but in general, you know, all of these brands and companies, they need us to feel insecure. They need us to think that there's something wrong with us, that there's something wrong with the way we look, the way we think, the way we act, the way we live, so that they can feed off of that insecurity and profit out of it, which I think is very wrong, very sad, and very sick because I think it's totally unnecessary. There are great campaigns out there, great positive marketing campaigns out there that have a positive impact on our lives and still have managed to profit. And honestly, I thought I was immune to all of that because, like I said, I didn't really care about my acne. I didn't care what other people thought of them. But on the unconscious level, I guess I was affected because I was just like, okay, where is my genie? Where is my genie to grant me 3 wishes just because I had cleared up my skin, which is really not a big deal. The bottom line of this video and the message that I want to deliver is that it really doesn't matter if you have acne or not. And I know you might be saying at this point, oh, Sue, it's easy for you to say that because now you don't have acne anymore. But can you guys see that I'm coming from a total different perspective here? I'm saying that contrary to my unconscious belief, it does not define who you are because its presence or lack of presence has no effect on your life whatsoever. And that is something that I have witnessed myself. Like, people don't treat you differently and suddenly praise you just because you don't have acne anymore. People don't care because acne is just acne. So can you see where I'm coming from? I am on the other side of having no acne, and the view hasn't changed a single bit. It is the same life. So I guess this is just another way of me saying that don't really mind or care about acne too much because they literally have this like zero influence on our lives. The only thing it does seem to really have an effect on is obviously our self-esteem, our confidence, and kind of what goes up in here, which I think is a byproduct of all those external factors as well as internal factors. You know, it's a byproduct of all this train of thoughts that is influenced by everything. And I think that if we come to realize that it's really in our head, I'm not saying we're delusional or anything, but once that we realize that companies, people, everyone is just feeding off and taking advantage of that mentality, I think it really encourages me to not give a shit. So I'm just saying, once again, reminding you guys, acne is just acne. No one really cares. And I do mean that in the sweetest way possible. I'm just saying that people are so focused on themselves that it's not like they go home at the end of the day thinking about other people's acne, because if they do, that's really weird actually. And of course, once again, I'm not speaking for anyone else. I'm not trying to minimize or desensitize anyone else's experience. Of course, what you went through is true, is real, and so I'm just sharing my opinion. So take whatever you want from this video. I'm not trying to force my opinion onto you guys. I just thought I would just share what I experienced. So yeah, that's it for this video. Please feel free to leave comments about what you think about this topic, about acne, self-esteem. I would love to read your comments as always. So yeah, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next. Ciao!